Good morning to everyone, and welcome to the workshop Challenges in Designing Room Temperature Superconductors. For who don't know me, I'm Gianni Profeta from the Department of Physical and Chemical Sciences of the University of L'Aquila, where we are. So just a few words before to start the workshop, then Lilia will present the scientific part of the conference, and I want to just show some technical and practical information about and some information about the city. Okay, so we are in L'Aquila. It's a medieval city at the very center of Italy in the Abruzzo region, which is called the Green Region of Europe, and we have 3 national parks. This name comes from there. And we are just in the middle of the Apennine Mountains, very close, you can see it from here, very close to the Gran Sasso Mountain, which is the highest in the Apennine. So L'Aquila is an historical city. Probably you already see some very old monuments, and you have seen part of the city. The scientific goal of the conference is quite clear. We started to think about this workshop 2 years ago, when the new results about hot superconductivity in hydrides has started to produce some very interesting results, and all the community started to think about these new problems. Indeed, the workshop is intended to bring together the leading scientists in theoretical computation and experimental physics in order to make clear what is happening about this new topic. At the same time, new questions in these 2 years that we were forced to wait because of the coronavirus emergency, some new topics started to come in the field. That is, we want room temperature, probably yes, probably no. We want ambient pressure, probably yes, probably no. We have to define what we need and what is for us room temperature, and what is for us ambient pressure. And in order to do that, we also want to promote some cross-fertilization among different fields, like artificial intelligence, high-throughput calculations, machine learning, experimental fields, other experimental fields in 2-dimensional materials, for example, in order to explore different possibilities to reach room temperature or to discover new superconductors. We want to thank our sponsors, in particular the University of L'Aquila and the Department of Physical and Chemical Sciences of the University of L'Aquila. The university here is a middle-sized university with about 20,000 students and have 7 departments. We also want to thank the Gran Sasso Science Institute, which is a PhD school with 3 areas: mathematics, astroparticle physics, informatics, and social sciences, which host this conference. And then 2 European networks, the SECAM network and the PSYCH network, which founded this conference and is devoted to computational physics conferences. As you probably know and see just walking around the city, L'Aquila was hit by a terrible earthquake in 2009, a 6.3 magnitude earthquake, which strongly damaged the historical center. However, just after about 10 years from that terrible day, large part of the city was rebuilt and reconstructed, and now you can see that L'Aquila just came at its original life and its normal life. A lot was done, a lot must be done. So if you see something that needs intervention, we are working on that, we as citizens of L'Aquila. We are at the very center of L'Aquila. Just from here, you can walk and reach the main monuments of the cities just by walking, 10 minutes, 20 minutes walking. The Fontana Luminosa, the Spanish castle, the large Spanish castle, two very important churches, the Collemaggio, the Basilica di Collemaggio and Basilica of San Bernardino. 99 Cannelle and the main square that is the Dome Square of L'Aquila. Just by walking, it's very easy to reach them. So you already know where you are. San Michele Hotel is close to this conference place. We are in what we call Villa Comunale. So when you need some information to come back, Villa Comunale, it's enough to reach the place. We are close to the terminal bus of Collemaggio, where you can take buses to Rome and taxis. And by 5 minutes by car from the Amiternum hub, where you probably stopped coming from Rome. Close by the conference place, there are restaurants, coffee bars, pizzeria, shops, and everything is reachable by walk. Some practical information about the conferences. Lunches are easy. You can take lunches in these places, just coming outside, going outside the GSSI, or we can have the possibility to have lunches at the canteen of the Consiglio Regionale. If you want to go there at some discounted prices, you have to sign at the reception until the 11 a.m. The social dinner will be hosted at Magione Papale, which is 5 minutes from here by car. We will meet here at about 8 p.m. and then we go there by car all together. Then we have the poster session on 27. The poster session will be organized with a wine and cheese, so we strongly encourage to be there. And we will have it here in front of the registration desktop. Last, about the talks, you can upload the presentation by the pen drive here in the local computer of the conference. Otherwise, you can just log to the Zoom with the Zoom link that is reported here, or you can find in the email that we send you. For all the requests, you can contact me or Lilia or Irene, which is the secretary of the workshop. And I hope that you can enjoy the conference and enjoy L'Aquila. If you have questions, I can answer right now to some questions, and then I can pass the stage